happy Monday. How is everybody's Monday doing? I am doing Kiss album rankings ranked because I'm just gonna address it now, and my one video got a bunch of dislikes, which is fine. And I'll just tell why we will be re-ranking the albums, and just because my opinion has changed on with a lot of stuff with them. And welcome to season 2 of my vlogging, and this is the first of a 33 episode arc. So I hope you all enjoy. So here you go. Kiss Dynasty is ranked last because it's a disco album. They just jumped on another trend that was happening at the time. And the best songs on here, Ace Frehley's, that's my opinion. And a lot of other reviewers like this album. They think it's one of their best ones. I think it's one of their worst ones. Anyway, moving on. Kiss, Crazy Nights, number 19. Something jumping on the 80s bandwagon now with the synthesizer and overly ballady stuff. And there's some good songs, but still another bandwagon thing that they did. So moving on. Kiss Unmasked. Their soft rock album right after Destiny. Really? And this was actually my first Kiss album that I ever listened to. And I thought we and my brother thought at the time that they only made one album. And yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Oh, Kiss jumping on the grunge movement now. Really? I would have been fine if they would have put out another album like Revenge. And, it's not a bad album, but it was a little lost because of the reunion, so they just kind of threw it out with a cover, and that was that. Not an overly bad album. Their first concept album, they were supposed to make a movie of this with this album. This album seems to be a little misunderstood by some fans, but because it's low, it ain't really actually that bad of an album. This is a very misunderstood album, but there's some very good songs on here like Without Heroes, so I'll leave it at that. Sonic Boom, their first album after Psycho Circus in like 11 years. Very similar to, in my opinion, to Hard to Say, Modern Day Delilah, good songs, and the bonus disc was Kiss re-recorded the classes, which I understand why they did that. Not a bad album, but this is with Eric Singer and Tommy Slater. Known as, they're calling it as the fake Kiss lineup, but whatever, they're still Kiss. So, this album is not too bad. There's some few really good songs on here. Even Say Yeah is a good, really catchy tune to end the song. The reason why this one's slightly lower is because the Sonic Boom and this one actually, to me, seems really similar. But Eric Carr's drumming on Hard to Say It is very phenomenal. And I do disagree with this album being like a bunch of demos and all of that. Really, you could tell if a song's a demo or not. It's just too much filler. About an hour long. And I'll leave it at that. Now to the shortest album, Just to Kill. Solid album, but way too short. It just flies by too quickly. Rock and Roll All Night on here. The one song that blew up big on this album, it's just way too short. You can blink your eye and it will be over. So, not overall a bad album, just too short. Kiss Psycho Circus. The reason why this one's rated lower is ain't that so much it's a bad album that actually Ace and Peter barely played on it, and the reunion album didn't really seem like a reunion album. Psycho Circus, Dreaming, there's some really good songs on here, Into the Void, just all of that, but I wish it would have been a full album with Ace and Peter playing, not just 2 songs. That's my only disappointment about this album. Animalize, one really good song, but the album flies by. Martin St. John's only appearance on this album. He passed away a few years ago. A fun album to listen to, but doesn't, some songs stick out like Heaven on Fire and Under the Gun. Probably one of their more, metal albums, if you could call it that. Kiss Asylum, Over the Mountain, Climb a Hollow, Who Wants to Be Lonely, is some of the songs. Earth All Night, probably a little inappropriate, the last songs, but, one of the middle points, not so much the high point with their non-makeup era. Just a good album, it is solid. So, moving on. Kiss Love Gun. Just a solid good album. The only song that could be probably left off is Christine 16. But anyway, this album's a good album to listen. Rock and Roll Over. Lot of just a good album to listen to, fun to listen to. I have not really any complaints about that. This album, it's just, they didn't like destroy it so much with the songs that they were in the studio. And moving on to Monsters, this is pretty much they call it the fake Kiss lineup again, but then again, it is what it is. Kind of more of a return to their old sound, and just a good album to listen to, just walk out to. Hell or Hallelujah is like the main singer of this album. So this one isn't a good album. Kiss Destroyer. A lot of good songs, but I wish Bach wasn't on this album. It's overplayed. If the album would be really good without the song. And so I'm just gonna leave it at that. They're considered their classic album of all time. So, moving on. Hotter Than Hell, the really raw, heavy sound. That's all I have to say about that. Just a great album earlier on in their career. Kiss, their first album. Actually, I really enjoy this one a lot more than some of their modern sounding albums because they're just hungry and you can see it. And Black Diamond is like my favorite song on here. The most overrated song is Slugger, in my opinion, but Black Diamond is the best song. Kiss Lick It Up. Vinnie Vincent, a solid heavy album when they first wiped off their makeup. And just a good listen. I'll leave it at that. Kiss, Creatures of the Night, their last album with makeup on. Creatures of the Night, I Love It Out Loud, Still Loving You. Great album from start to finish. I would highly recommend it. Last but not least, the number one album, in my opinion, is Kiss Revenge. The last time Ed Carr is on this album, he played the drums from God Gave Rock and Roll to You Too. Some people think this album is overrated, but this is my second Kiss album that I ever bought. And I'll leave it at that. It's kind of like night and day, literally, when I picked up Unmasked, and this one was my second one. This is, to me, overall, their best album. It's heavy and in your face. And, well, some of the lyrics aren't good, but you know what? Still my favorite album overall. I would like to thank everybody for watching. Everyone have a good day. I will see you in the next one, and if you want to see more of these re-ranking videos, just comment below and have a good day.